Hello, 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 YouTube. It is me, John Avenger, once again, and welcome back to Rotten Tomatoes Month. This time I'm going to be talking about a TV series. Yes, TV series count too because they get a Rotten Tomato score. One of the most famous cartoons that have come out in the last 5 years. Hintity hint hint. I just got a hat from them. It's the one of the only cartoons that they give on like Cartoon Network on Adult Swim that's for adults mostly, and it's not on Netflix or on like Comedy Central or on Channel 5 or whatever. It's Rick and Morty, guys. Rick and Morty, the one of the best cartoons I've seen that's not for kids I've seen in a long freaking time. Now I started watching the show last year. I was watching it on Cartoon Network. I'm like, I want to see this because it might be something interesting, and it is. And this series has been acclaimed by its critics for its originality. Yeah, something that KK Wars doesn't have. Creativity. They take ideas that we've seen from other movies and shows and they incorporate it in a different way. And humor. Yeah, some of the humor doesn't work for me, but I'll get to that. Now, it's done by the one of the creators is Dan Harmon and the other is Justin Roiland, the brilliant voice of both Rick and Morty. And just his voice is fantastic. I'm going to try to imitate it in a bit. Basically, the premise, guys. Rick Sanchez, a mad scientist, and his good-hearted but fretful grandson Morty Smith, who split their time between domestic life and interdimensional adventures. Awesome! It's like Back to the Future and Doctor Who, but done in a better way. Well, in Doctor Who, in a less boring less British way. The voice cast is phenomenal. Justin Roiland as Rick and Morty, Chris Parnell as Jerry, Spencer Grammer. This is the first thing I've seen her in since Greek. She's the voice of the young girl Summer, and Sarah Chalk, a Canadian actress, I believe, is Beth. Yeah, it's a spot on voice cast performance. These actors, yeah, they're all white. I get it, but they can do no wrong when it comes to the voices fit the characters just fine. Especially Morty's like, no, screw you, Rick. I'm a little boy. I can't be like that. And then Rick, and no, and that's Morty's voice. And then Rick is like, but Morty, you gotta come back with me. You gotta help me, Morty. Yeah, I need your help, Morty. I'm a pickle. I'm a pickle. You see me? I'm a pickle. I'm a pickle, Rick. I love that voice. That voice is freaking phenomenal. Just it's like he's screaming at the top of his lungs, but it's an actual voice. They curse in the show, so this is not a show for your children. There's tons of blood. I mean, the Purge episode I saw from weeks ago. There's these. They go. Rick and Morty go to like this town where they do a purge every year, and they're like anamorphic people, and they have to kill these rich people because they're the ones that are responsible for doing the purge, and they just go crazy. Like Rick like pulls a guy's intestines out and slams them onto a wall, and the voice Chelsea Staub, Chelsea Kane, she was in on the Disney Channel. She does a voice of one of the characters, and she's like shooting people around, and Morty's going commando like he's a freaking R-rated Mega Man. It's just crazy. There's a lot of blood in this. This gives South Park a run for its money, and just the show just cracks me up. Like some of the references I saw, like the Szechuan sauce. Back in 1998, when Mulan came out, there was this really good sauce in McDonald's called the Szechuan sauce. I gotta have the Szechuan sauce. I'm like, yeah, I remember that sauce. I never had it, but it's pretty good. I've had it on teriyaki chicken. And yeah, the creativity, the animation is stunning. It's hand drawn with some CG for some of the spaceships and things. And the ideas that they actually have ideas. Yeah, Justin Roiland has a lot of ideas. Morty has a lot of ideas, and the fact that this hasn't been a movie yet is insane because they reference everything: The Purge, Back to the Future. They reference Mulan. They reference Aliens. They reference like Independence Day. It's a lot of stuff that they reference, and it just I remember that. And it's not just references. There's good jokes and witty humor that I don't get in cartoons nowadays. On the Disney Channel, it's just harmless, kids shows on Nick Jr. or Disney Jr. or Disney Channel or Disney XD. But this is just really good for adults because adults don't want to hear just fart jokes all the time and the same clean humor. They want to see something different, and this is different. This gets me. This show is perfect for me because I love that it's so un PC'd and it gives a finger to stupid lazy writers are like, this is how you write a good show, Morty. This is how you do it. And Rick and Morty, yeah, received universal critical acclaim, holding a 97% approval rating. Offbeat and occasionally coarse. Thank you. The takeaway for here is that it works. Yeah, it does. It wouldn't have been around for 3 seasons if it didn't. It says grandparenting as unhinged finest. In a review shortly after the second season, Junkie said that although the crude animation, over the top voice acting might have discouraged some viewers to continue watching, Rick and Morty is exceptionally well made. Yeah, because it's good. It's short. When a joke doesn't work, they go to the next joke, and the next joke, and the next joke, and the next reference, and the next crazy acid trip animation, and it works. A 9.3 on IMDb. Yeah, that's almost as high as like Breaking Bad and Band of Brothers and Game of Thrones. Yeah, this is better because when there's a British actor here, they usually get it. There's an episode where uh, Alfred Molina voices the devil, and Summer and Rick are beating the crap out of him, and they curse and they say the F word. Of course, I saw it on TV, so they bleep out the F words, but online, it's completely uncut, and I love it because I'm like, yeah, this is meant for me. When South Park came out, I was 12. I was too young to see it. This is my kind of cartoon animation that I like to see. And it's not CGI only. It has really good effects, like, what they do with the colors. There's a lot of pretty colors. See, you don't have to be freaking boring, Rogue One and freaking Episode 8 and Solo. You don't have to be dark. You don't have to have the movie so dark like this where I can't see anything. I could just see the actor's face and that's it. I can't see the clothes. I want to see color, 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 color. That's what I want to see. Color. I'm tired of these muted colors in Beauty and the Beast and Man of Steel and BVS. Give me some freaking color. I want some color. Damn it. I want some color. I want color right now. Right now. Color. Real color. Bright, pretty colors. That's why kids watch this, even though it's not for kids. You see? And again, the voice cast. They deliver. If this was some boring freaking British cast, they would just put me to sleep. Or if it was there's one Canadian actress, she's good. It's fine. As Beth, she serves a purpose. The characters are well renounced. Rick is crazy, and I love his sense of humor. I like Pickle Rick was one of the best episodes I've seen. It was so creative. They referenced Die Hard, one of my favorite movies. There was one with there's aliens inside of like a freaking like I think it's like a holographic thing. Yeah. Anyway, there's a lot of aliens in it. It's sci-fi ish, and it's not a shame. Like I said, the Purge episode was really good. The Christmas episode was really good. There was a scene that was surprisingly sweet, like it was heartfelt, where Jerry and Beth have a misunderstanding, and at the end they're crying and hugging each other, and they cry like green. Uh, they have like green tears because it's different. They're not just, they're not regular human beings. They're different. There was one where Rick has like a bunch of channels and they're channel surfing, and there's a lot of jokes there that really made me smile. And I love Rick's voice. Like his voice just cracks me up. Like, and then when he goes, I was like, Morty, I'm drunk. I can't do it. I love that. That's great. That's just, he has a personality. That's what we don't have in Solo. We have no personality. It's just a bunch of things happening because it's a prequel. Here, there's actually good ideas and funny skits, and there's not a lot of winking at the camera. Only Deadpool can do that right. And the thing is, yeah, the animation, like if it's so crazy and over the top, it feels like you're on acid, but it's a good kind of acid trip. It's not one that you're going to be vomiting when you're done with it. And I would love to see a movie. This on the big screen I would just be in freaking anime heaven because I'm like, this is the kind of crazy things that I watched when I was a kid, but with minus the blood and all the swearing. But yeah, this came just in time. I'm glad it's on cable and it's not like on Netflix or whatever, because Netflix going to handle something that's crazy because it's out there, and this is the kind of humor that I like mostly. There's some episodes that didn't work. I don't like the toilet humor where they said, "Oh, you eat crap," or I'm like, no, I'm not a fan of that. That's just gross to be gross. But here, this is what I like to see. I like to see something that's completely outrageous. It doesn't care what you think. Like these haters that hate my channel because they care what I think. I'm like, I don't care what you think, haters. I'm gonna keep reviewing the stuff that I love and bash the things that I hate. That's the kind of person I am. And I'm gonna keep doing Rick's voice as much as I can. It's hard to do because it really, it really scrapes your throat. But it's a fantastic freaking show. And it says uncensored versions of the show are available to purchase. I know iTunes, Amazon. Digital releases each season contain bonus material. Yeah, blah blah blah. And I saw Rick and Morty at the convention last year. So two people dressed as them. There's a reason why they're a part of pop culture history now. And like I said, when the fourth season airs, I want to see it. I want to laugh. I want to be sucked back into that world. Film and television is about escapism. You want to escape from your problems and your personal life, not remember how much life sucks sometimes. And the comedic style works for me. It does, except for some of the toilet humor, but and some of the partial nudity where Rick takes his pants off. I don't get why he does that. I'm not an old man. I'm not crazy, a mad scientist, and Doc Brown never took his pants off like that. But other than that, I still think it's really well done. With The Simpsons, pretty much running on fumes. Family Guy hasn't been funny in years, and American Dad never cared about that. Futurama was good. I like that, but I haven't seen it for a while. This is what I really needed to see. And if you guys really enjoy the show, hey, more power to you. If you don't, then I guess it's not for you. But this is definitely for me. Josh can vouch for me. I can see a marathon of this, binge watch it all the way through, and I'll be laughing my ass off. I'd be like, I remember that movie. I remember that reference. I know that. And see Ready Player One, this is how you do it. This did it 6 years before you. 6 freaking years before that movie came out, where, oh, it's just references the movie and a bunch of CGI and a bunch of freaking fake imagery and the blandest characters and a villain that we've seen way too much. Here, you have a bunch of different villains, and they have do this thing with their lips just like this. Yeah, it's really cute. I think it's because it's a cartoon. They can get away with a lot of stuff you couldn't do if you did this in a show right now. It wouldn't be funny in live action because nowadays they don't know what comedy is. Everything is a sex joke. Everything is a freaking toilet humor. Everything is winking at the camera. Everything is referencing something that's outdated. Here, it does a lot of timeless references that you're gonna remember. They had Scary Terry was like, "Welcome to prime time, bitch." That's Nightmare on Elm Street. You have these aliens. One of them looks like a xenomorph. That's from Alien and Aliens and Alien 3 and etc. You have the time traveling thing, the green portal that they go through in almost every episode. That's from Doctor Who. Don't watch it, but hey, because it's not for me. This is much better. Shorter. It's only 25 minutes, guys, each episode. It's not 45 minutes. It's not an hour and a half. It's not 2 hours. It's quick and painless for the most part. And Justin Roiland, you're a genius, dude. I'm gonna need to say that. J.J. Abrams and Ryan, he even looks like Ryan Johnson. Look at that. This is him. It's like you take Ryan Johnson, J.J. Abrams, but you give him talent. You inject him with some freaking adrenaline of creativity. Those two hacks have never done anything good. They've never done anything on their own that's good. They've always taken other properties and either made it worse or they did a serviceable job, but they still didn't hit the right notes. With Star Wars, they both failed, both of them. Rick and Morty, I hope that they freaking reference the new movies and say, "You're a piece of crap. I hate you. I hate everything you stand for. All you did is take George Lucas's work and you redid it and you remade it and you reheated it and you gave it back to audiences calling it new. It's not new anymore." That's what I want to see in season 4 because I'm like, Royland is a freaking genius. Yeah, he's a genius because he actually created his own thing. He could have easily leached onto someone else's ideas and steal it from them, but no, he did his own thing. When Ryan did it, he destroyed the franchise. When JJ did it, he did no lens flares, but he remade the first movie. And then when Gareth Edwards did it, it was boring. And then when Ron Howard did it, he muted the colors, and we have nothing. We have this for 2 hours. Darkness. You can't even see the freaking people. I told you I want color. I want bright lights. I want to see what's going on. Stop trying to hide your imperfections, movies and shows. This show isn't perfect, but it's funny. And it gives a finger to freaking political. They say, oh, we got to make fun of Trump. No, you don't have to. You don't have to do that because the show is funny without having to bash on Trump. He's got enough ridicule. He's done enough. Okay, I don't want to get political here. But anyway, Rick and Morty is fantastic. If you like the little skits I went into, I'm like, yeah, because I want to make this video as entertaining as possible, guys. I do this for you. I don't just talk on the camera to hear myself talk because I've had a lot of stress this year, 2 months of talking and bad weather and no freaking snowstorms, a lot of rain, not enough to see on TV, no good movies in the theater. The last movie I saw was Aquaman, and that's from last year. At least when Captain Marvel comes out, that's going to be a game changer. And then you have Shazam, Avengers, etc. Rest of the year is going to be awesome compared to the winter. I hate winter. I hate how cold it is. I hate how long it is and how boring it is. So I do these videos for you. And the haters suck it because I'm not here for you. I'm here for my fans. My freaking fans, baby. Yeah. I love that voice, by the way. I hope I meet him at a convention. I'll be like, love your voice. I don't know how you came up with that voice, but it's completely original. It doesn't rip off Mel Blanc or Frank Welker or any talented voice actor we've seen or actress. It's one of a kind. That's what this show is. That's why I love it, and I think it's hilarious. And these are the characters. Yeah, they're there. I hope I don't get a copyright strike. Look at that. That is great. That's awesome. These characters is just the cute little friendly eyes. Yeah, no, this is not for kids. Trust me. If you've seen Sausage Party, you know exactly what that it's not for children. Not everything animated is. And I'm glad this isn't because I love seeing shows not give a damn about freaking being politically correct. It's like Bill Maher, but without being an asshole. But anyway, thanks for watching, guys. I hope you do see this show. Tell me what you think about Rick and Morty in the comments. I love Pickle Rick. I think he's amazing. I would love to dress up like that at Comic Con just to get a good laugh. And yeah, thanks for watching, guys. See you guys in the next video. And long live Rick and Morty, baby. See ya.